parents from Cumbria, teachers from Cumbria, you are all amazing. All of you. Before we even got started today, before anybody arrived, we've already got wobbly politicians putting more stuff out there, talking about the cuts and saying they're not real, and all sorts of other nonsense. They are really running scared already. And you guys are responsible. We've got a real opportunity today to show a bit of real democracy. Leave behind the old politics and do something different. And it's so encouraging to see how much we've done in a week. Just 1 week it's taken to get all this lot together. So I'm going to hand over now to Graham from the NAHT, just to give us a bit of an idea of why we're here. And we've got a few other speakers lined up after that. So give her a big round of applause to Graham.
I want to start by saying thank you for being here. I'll tell you what, those of us who serve the children in the schools, this is such a show of support, and so thank you so much just for being here. Right, well, do you want the good news or the bad news first? Yeah. I'm actually going to start with the good news, I'm afraid. Then we'll come to the bad news. Let us be clear. We are not complaining about something called the National Funding Formula. That's the good news. It hasn't been implemented yet. If it is implemented, and we hope it will be, it will actually lessen the blow to Cumbria's schools. This is the part we are hearing about from the government. We're hearing the good news. And we applaud that good news, that Cumbria schools would stand to benefit from the National Funding Formula, which is a redistribution of funds nationally, addressing imbalances. But what keeps being missed out of the announcements is the bad news. The bad news which overrides and cancels out the good news and the benefits. Parents, you need to understand the full picture, because 99% of schools are forecast to be affected by the real term cuts that we're talking about. We're talking about increased costs which are affecting schools in Cumbria right now, and the 23 million of savings which are expected of Cumbria's schools. These costs and cuts will wipe out the benefits of the National Funding Formula for Cumbria's schools. Increasingly, head teachers, deputies and school business managers from across Cumbria are telling us at the NAHT that they are already having to cut back on staffing, or that they are not replacing teachers when they leave. As you will hear from other speakers today at this meeting, this is impacting on the curriculum and the quality of care our schools are able to provide for Cumbria's children. We have done our homework. Our homework is based on government data. We are not making this up. We have no reason to make this up. And I think it's because so many of you here have now realised that we're not making up. That's why you're here today. The percentage of the nation's wealth that we spend on education is actually falling in percentage terms. 5.9% in 2010, heading to 4% by 2020. In 2020, that figure will be the lowest it's been in 60 years. I'm talking about the percentage of the wealth of this country that this country commits to education. At a public meeting just this week that we held out west, a parent asked us what the schools want. We are simply calling for the costs to be met and the cuts to be reversed. Nothing more. Any government that is serious about improving the lives of young people has to commit to funding education fully and fairly, providing enough money to make a success, of the new formula. We are looking towards the autumn statement, the next opportunity that any politician in government will have to make adjustments and reverse the cuts and meet the costs. So thank you. Thank you so much for being here today at the start of what is likely to be an ongoing campaign. And I do ask you to keep in touch with the parents who are now heading up this campaign. Thank you very much to Doug and all the others that have set this in motion. Thank you for being here.